Hello my gorgeous people, Edita here. I'm an animal flow coach and I'm here to share a beautiful hip opening flow with you. So if your hips are feeling sticky and tight, you're definitely in the right place. So stick around. The plan for today is we're going to do a quick wrist warm-up. I'm gonna demonstrate the flow for you so you know what you're learning, and then I'll take you through the moves so we can learn together, and then we'll do a couple practice rounds together. So let's start with the wrist warm-up. So place your hands together and slowly start rolling your wrists. We're going to go about 5-6 times one way before changing the direction. This is an amazing opportunity to check in, see how your wrists are feeling, whether you're feeling any stickiness, tightness in there, and change direction. And if at any point you feel like you need a little bit more work on your wrists or with any other move, just stop the video, do a little bit more work and then return when you're ready. Okay, the next move is going to be magnetic wrists. So imagine you've got two magnetic bracelets and they are tightly glued together. So very strong magnets. Fold your thumbs forward and start rolling. So those two magnetic bracelets are staying connected, strong. So what you want to avoid is not going through the hand, but you want to go through your wrists. Wrist warm-up is probably the most important part of your flow because we will be spending a lot of time on your hands. So good warm-up is a key. And change direction. A few more rounds that way. I am based in the UK in London, and what a gorgeous day here. We had lots of rain for a very long time and now finally the summer is here. Love that. Which means a lot of animal flow outside and on a grass. Grass is my absolute favorite surface to flow on. Okay, and final one, wrist relief position. So the backs of your hands are together. Drop your elbows down and you should feel a nice stretch this part of your forearm. We can add a bit of movement, so take your hands down and then lift up. And as you're lifting your hands up, you can feel that the stretch can be quite intense. So take it easy, do as much as you're able to, do as much as your body allows you to. Make sure your hands are not separating. Okay. So first I'm going to demonstrate the flow for you so you know what we're learning today. So here we are. So that was one side. As you noticed, if you paid attention, I'm sure you did, we have 3 moves: crab reach, scorpion reach, and front step, and they all connected with an underswitch. So what is an underswitch? Underswitch is moving from beast, perfect beast, which is this, to perfect crab, which is this. So if you're not familiar with it, don't worry, we're just going to quickly recap the underswitch and then we're going to go into crab reach. So beast looks a little bit like a short plank, knees under your belly button, hands on your shoulders, drop your shoulders, all your body is tight and every muscle in your body is engaged, looking down towards your fingertips. I'm going to do right leg underswitch, which means I'm lifting my right foot, left hand up at the same time. Start the rotation. Drop the heel, drop your hand and foot down at the same time. I'm going to return now with the right leg underswitch again. So lift your right foot, left hand, raise your left heel, keep it tight, underswitch, back to beast. Okay, let's do one more on the other side. So left leg underswitch, lift your left foot, right hand at the same time, start the rotation, drop the heel, hand and foot lands down, and your crab looks a little bit like a letter M. So squeeze your shoulder blades in, looking up, slightly up towards the horizon, Make sure you're not slouching here, so you've got a really beautiful stretch. That move alone, just sitting in this position, is beautiful for your chest, to open up your chest. And let's return to beast from that crab position. So left leg under switch, I'm lifting my left foot, right hand up at the same time. I'm raising my heel now. Heel is a break in animal flow. Bring your arm in, keep it tight, and we are back in beast. Okay, so our flow starts in a beast position, and we're going to take this into a crab reach. So if I'm here, left leg under switch into right arm crab reach. So I'm lifting my left foot, right hand up at the same time. I start my under switch. I drop my heel, I drop my foot, but then I'm bringing my arm in front of my body. My thumb is about 10-15 centimeters away from the face, and I'm looking through my hand forward. Now I'm raising my hips up. At this point, you really want to squeeze your glutes and drive your heels into the ground, looking through your hand, whether it's the sky, beautiful sky like I've got, or the ceiling. That's okay. Once you reach that highest point, continue traveling with your arm. So at this point now, your arm is framing your head. Just check the hand is not in the arm and hand is not in front of your face. You're not framing the head, and then you're looking down towards the hand on the floor. To return, we're just going to reverse. So keep your hips high up, return with your eyes and with your hand, look to the sky, then start lowering your hips, and you're coming back to that position. Now from here, it would make sense to do an under switch to return and do on the other side. And this is what we're going to do. So we'll do left leg under switch into right arm crab reach. So lift your left foot, right hand. Sorry, I think we did on the left. Let's do on the right now. So right leg under switch into left arm crab reach. So lift your right foot, left hand. Start your under switch. Drop the heel, drop the foot, looking through your hand. Raise your hips. Continue traveling with your hand. So really squeeze your glutes, and your heels are going down towards the ground. Now to return with your arm and with your eyes. Hips down. Raise your right foot, left heel. Keep it tight. And we're back to where we started, beast position. Okay, so we're gonna do an under switch into crab reach, but then we're not gonna under switch again. We're gonna take it to a scorpion reach. And this is what it looks like. So left leg under switch into right arm crab reach with your left foot, right hand. Now crab reach, raise those hips, squeeze your glutes, go all the way to the top, return. And now, well, before we did an under switch, we start exactly the same way. So lift the foot, lift the heel, but rather than coming down to beast, I'm gonna continue traveling with that leg. So make a big circle with that leg. And now I am in a scorpion reach position. I'll go a little bit further back so you can see the leg. So what's happening here? You've got your base leg is your right leg. So your right foot is high, heel is lifted, knees slightly bent and rotated outwards. Your left, the tail is a scorpion tail. You want to point your toes. There should be 90-degree angle in your knee. Hip is open, your glute is engaged. Arms are straight. Imagine doing a handstand. And then from this position, we're just going to reverse. And we switch. And we're back in crab. Okay, let's do this on the other side. So we'll go right leg under switch into left arm crab reach, return to crab, into scorpion reach. You're also learning another language. Yes, Animal Flow has got a specific language. So if you're going to go and do class somewhere else, anywhere in the world, or with an online coach, you go and do videos watch videos somewhere else, every coach will be speaking the same language. So you're learning a new language as well, which is amazing. So right leg under switch into left arm crab reach. Lift your right foot, left hand. In crab. Just gonna turn so you can see. Raise the hips, squeeze your glutes. Your head is framed, so left arm is framing your head. Then return to crab into right leg under switch to scorpion reach. So lift your right foot, left heel. Start your under switch, place a hand on the floor, and the right leg is continuing into that scorpion reach position. So check points. Look to your foot on the ground. Heel is high, knee slightly bent, everything rotated outwards. The tail, check if you can feel that right glute, so the hip is open. And then check your arms are straight. And then under switch, we take him back to crab. Okay, now we've got one more move to learn. So from that crab position, we're gonna do an under switch into front step. And it looks like this. I might just face this way. So set your crab, right leg under switch into front step. So lift your right foot, left hand, raise the heel like your normal under switch, but then place your hand a bit further forward than normally and step far forward as well. So it's a long position. Now, this is your attacking hand. Bring it back, give a little squeeze to your shoulder. So what a beautiful way to open up your hips. So to return, we're gonna reverse. So that right hand is going down on the floor as far back as you're able to. So that's gonna give you a good wrist stretch as well there. Then we're gonna pick up our right foot and we're gonna under switch. And that takes us back to crab. So let's do the same thing on the left side now. Okay, left leg under switch into front step. So left foot, right hand. And then the heel is up. Right hand further forward, left foot forward, and you're in that front step position, and then attacking hand position, squeezing that elbow. Elbow comes back a little bit like this. Okay, and to return, place your hand on the floor as far back as you're able to. Lift your left foot, under switch back to crab, and here we are. And then we're going to finish our flow with an under switch. So let's say I'll go right leg under switch. Okay. So here it is. We've got all the moves. We're going to go through an entire flow, once on each side, with a reasonably slow pace so you can easily follow along. So let's start with the left leg. So it'll be left leg under switch first. Okay, set, beast. Left leg under switch into right arm crab reach. Lift your left foot, right hand. Start your under switch. Drop your left foot. Bring your right arm in front, looking through your hand. Raise your hips, squeeze your glutes. Look to the sky or ceiling through your hand. Continue traveling with your arm. Now your right arm is framing your head and you're looking down towards the floor. So you're having this beautiful stretch through your hip, through the whole side of your body. Now to return, we're going to reverse. We're going to come back down, but then we're going to go into left leg under switch to scorpion reach. So keep your arm where it is, lift your left foot, raise your right heel, start your under switch and take it to scorpion reach position. That feels beautiful on the hips. Again, and now left leg under switch will take us back to crab. Right leg under switch to front step. So lift your right foot, left hand. Now right leg under switch. Place that right hand on the floor. Point your toes. Land with the right foot, left hand together. And then left leg under switch will take us back to where we started, which is a beast position. Let's do this again on the other side. So left side. Oh, the right one. Whew, I don't remember now. I think we did the left, didn't we? Okay, let's do the right side. Even if we do the same side, that's okay. Okay, right leg under switch into left arm crab reach. And let's go. Return to crab into right leg under switch to scorpion reach. Check those hips are nice and open. Base leg, heel is high, knee slightly bent. Then right leg under switch will take you back to crab. Left leg under switch to front step. So that's a longer position. And then left leg under switch will take you back to crab. Right leg under switch takes us to the beginning of the flow. Okay, good job guys. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do one more round on each side. We're gonna start with the left, so I'll try not to forget that. And then we're gonna keep like a little bit quicker pace. So if you need to rewind the video to do the slower version one more time, please do so. If you're good to go, let's do this together. So, set, beast. Left leg under switch into right arm crab reach. Return to crab into left leg scorpion reach. Left leg under switch. It's taking us back to crab. Right leg under switch to front step. Right leg under switch, taking us back to crab, and then left leg under switch will take us back to beast. Right leg under switch into left arm crab reach. We're going to the other side. Return to crab into right leg under switch to scorpion reach. Right leg under switch, back to crab, left leg under switch to front step. Left leg under switch, taking us back to crab, and right leg under switch. Here it is. Here's your flow. I hope you enjoy that. It's just a rough coaching session, so if you need a little bit more information or more details, feel free to reach out, and I'm super happy to help you out. Enjoy this hip opening stretch, and I'm sure you're gonna feel a little bit looser, a little bit freer after you've done it.